Good day. This is Mayor Craig Ford. Hope you're having a good day. We're starting something called a Mayor's Minute, just to something to kind of brief you of what's going on here in the city of Gadsden. As many of you already know, if you watch Channel 99, you've probably seen some interviews in the mayor and the council, and some interviews between the council and what's going on in their district. We're just trying to be more transparent and let the people know what's happening in the community. I'm not going to take much of your time on this video. It's just something that I want to be able to do each week to let you know some of the things that we are working on, hopefully we've accomplished, and some ideas that we're getting from constituents that we want to be able to capitalize on and make Gadsden a better place to live. One thing that I want to brag about with our staff, the mayor's staff and the department heads. Last week, about 10 days ago, we traveled as a mayor's staff. It's something I wanted to do, and we went and visited with the mayor of Coleman and his department heads and kind of see what they're doing in their community, because Coleman seems to be growing economically and with their jobs industrially. So then we went to the City of Huntsville. We realized we're not a Huntsville, but also I want to look and see what all they got going on. We met with Mayor Tommy Battles. I did privately. And then we met with his chief of staff and some of his departments, and we got to tour the city. So we got up early in the morning, and we got a van, and I think it was a DART bus, and we took off and we drove up, and we had a good time. It was time to build unity with our staff and some morale, and then we were able to visit with some other people, make some connections. And it's phenomenal to see some of the things that they're able to tell us of what we're able to get and what we haven't asked for. So, you know, I really wanted to let the people know about that. If you follow our Facebook page, we showed some pictures of that, but we got a lot of great ideas about riverfront development, parks and rec, economic development, and also just quality of life issues. So some stuff that's coming up in the near future. We are traveling to Washington, D.C. We're meeting with the 2 U.S. senators, our congressmen, also meeting with the Department of Transportation and meeting with some other areas. That's something that I like and I think is in my wheelhouse. I served 18 years in the legislature, but I want to go back and get your tax dollars and bring them back home for us to be able to make our quality of life better. It's time that Gadsden receives their fair share, and I want to make sure that happens. I got a lot of good friends up in that area, being with my past experience, and I want to be able to capitalize on that. We also have one of our mayor's staff going to Montgomery. We're going down there. They're starting session. And then also I'll be going down multiple times. Something when you serve as a current legislator, you have floor privileges. But I can't go on the floor and talk about we need money for Gadsden, but I can go on the floor and develop relationships. So when we come off the floor, then we can talk about trying to seek some money and some grants. So we're in the process of discussing with actually 9 industrial prospects coming to Gadsden. Went over that with our IDA director earlier. We are going through each one, seeing what we can offer them to entice them to come to Gadsden. The main thing is we're open for business, and we want people to know we're here and we're going to be aggressive, and we're looking for people to want to locate their plants here, their restaurants here, anything they can do to help the quality of life here in the city of Gadsden for you as our constituents who we work for. And I'll leave it with this, the last thing we're doing is something, we're trying to rebrand our city. Something big that we're on is we're going to define our narrative. Gadsden's going to define the narrative of what's going on in Gadsden, not letting other people define our narrative. So we are rebranding our city. If you've noticed, most cities, Huntsville, Oxford, Muscle Shoals, Tuscaloosa, Coleman, they all have come up with a new brand. The seal is no longer something that they look at. On our seal, we have the Emma Sampson statue, the Gulf State Steel plant, and Goodyear. Those things have played their part, and also the 2 plants have also gone out of business. So we're coming up with a new brand. We're not doing anything to the statue. We're not moving the statue. I've had that conversation. But we're looking at a new way to brand our city as far as in what can we do to get our city looked at by more industrial prospects. So we'll be delivering that in the next council meeting or 2, but I hope you continue to watch Channel 99. There's a lot of good information out there about what's going on in your city, and we work for you, and we want you to know we appreciate that, and we're trying to do everything we can to increase the quality of life. So thank you for your time, and have a good day. Mayor Ford.